Welcome to the Zachariah FC channel. We've made it to another video. I am going to be consistent with this and I made that promise to myself. And this video right now is big Man United news. Mateus Cunha news. But before we get on with the video, like, subscribe, comment, all of that. Do all that YouTuber stuff. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, all of that. And now let's get on with the video. Man United are serious. Look at this from Fabrizio. Man United are now closing in on the Mateus Cunha deal. The Brazilian has accepted the project as agreement on personal terms and is now being finalized and it's almost done. Final details to sort between all parties involved, and then here we go. I'm surprised by United because this is so unlike them. I've been seeing Liverpool, I've been seeing Man City, even though Man City haven't done a proper deal yet, but mainly Liverpool with the Jeremy Frimpong deal, and then they're close to even getting the Kirkes deal as well before the season even finishes. And then now Man United are following suit. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it because we needed to wait until Champions League, until we win the Europa League and get Champions League qualification. Then we see who, if we can get the bit of the shinier type of players. But Mateus Cunha has been twerking for us this whole time. He's been begging to come to the club. He did not care if we got Champions League or not. It didn't matter, and that's why we managed to get the deal before the season end, when there's two Premier League games left, and a Europa League final game left. So fair play, Man United actually done something right for once in their lives when it comes to signing players instead of stalling. But the deal will cost 62.5 million, which is his release clause. It's a little bit pricey, but at least it ain't 100 million. And that's an improvement because if there was no release clause, we would have paid. We would have trying to throw 90 million at this guy. But luckily we didn't. And the good thing is, he suits us to a T as a number 10, as that second number 10. And I really like this guy. This guy's got dog mentality. He's a GA merchant. Let me check how many goals he scored. Where's my FOT mob? FOT mob. But I'm pretty sure he scored 13 goals for, for Wolves. Bear with me. Where is Wolves? Oh, top scorers. Here it is. Nope, I was wrong. 15 goals, 0 assists. Let's see how many assists he got. I cannot find this. Where is this? Where's your stats? Okay, 6 assists. A little bit less than I thought, but 15 goals. That's a lot, especially where we got Bruno as well. But the difference between him and Bruno is he's good on the ball. He can take on plays. He's a bit more dynamic, a bit more athletic compared to Bruno, but works just as hard. And thank God, at least we got someone on the level of Bruno that works hard and doesn't phone it and doesn't pick and choose when he wants to play. And honestly speaking, this is a good step. But next, we need to get rid of Hoyland. We need a replacement. We really need a striker. You got Osimhen and Gyökeres, both around valued around 60 million, which is cheaper than I thought. So we need to pounce on that. And guys, in the comments, hear me out. Tell me if you agree with this or not. If we get either Victor Gyökeres or Osimhen, whoever, for around 60 million, and then get that Jonathan David as a free agent, praying that the wages will be manageable, and then put Chido on loan, make Gyökeres, let's say Gyökeres as the example, Gyökeres as the main starter, and then the backup Jonathan David, Chido Obi Martins goes on loan, gain some experience, and then he's the future to take over, and then we sell off Jonathan David like in a season or two. What do you think of that? At least we make a pure profit from Jonathan David. We keep around Gyökeres and he can hand over the mantle to Chido Obi Martin. I think that's a good idea. But back onto Mateus Nunes, I want to show you how we would line up. This is the lineup build-up. Obviously, the 3-4-2-1 formation, three at the back. I was a bit on the dilemma of like De Ligt, Martinez in Europe. I didn't know if I wanted to put De Ligt or Maguire, but considering De Ligt is more of a later signing, I put De Ligt. And you also will find out, you probably can see why I haven't put Maguire in defence, and I'll explain later. Then Ahmad, Casemiro, who I want shipped out, but I'd rather him than Ugarte. Ugarte just makes me nervous. I just don't rate him. Honestly, don't rate him. So bad on the eye. I can't stand watching this guy play football. Bruno Fernandes, I've actually pulled him back as a replacement for Ugarte, because I think he's better off playing there with a bit more control. It gets a bit too chaotic with Casemiro and Ugarte on the ball. We need someone good on the ball there. And then, I just snored, but bear with me. Left wing back, Harry Amas. Dorgu, the guy's a physical specimen. Works hard. He runs like a dog. The guy can't dribble, can't cross. He's got like two left feet. He's just stumbling over himself. I can't deal with it anymore. I know we only just bought him in January. He's young. Amas has to start over him. And the fact that we got Diego Leon coming as well, it might get sticky for Dorgu, but luckily Dorgu can play on the right. He's versatile, so he's got something there. But I'd rather have Amas because he's better on the ball. He's better control on the ball. I wouldn't mind him even starting for the Europa League final. Someone with a better control, with a bit more composure, but can still attack. And then we got the two number 10s, Mainu and Cunha. Mainu, I really, really want him to start. And then him with Cunha, I don't expect Mainu to score too much, but him to like start the attack. The same with Cunha, just play similar roles. And then you're gonna laugh, but I can't. I feel physically sick putting Højlund up front, so I've put Maguire because Maguire is way more of an attacking threat up front than Højlund. Højlund is like a human trampoline. The ball just bounces off of him. He can't hold up the ball to save his life. Honestly, that last game against Chelsea, it was pissing me off. Like, we seriously could have just got any fat guy from the stands to stick up front and just bounce the ball off him, and any fat old guy could hold up the ball better than Højlund. He's just not a real footballer. But anyways, this is how I would have my starting 11 with Cunha slotted in future videos. When we get more signings or more rumored signings, I'll add more of the new players and populate this to see how we would fit for the next season. But anyways, let me know what you think of this signing. I think this is going to be an excellent signing, and it will set the precedent for this transfer window, hopefully, and I'm praying. I'm really, really praying. But let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Peace.